Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another... Didn't fix my phone volume. Welcome back to another installment of Impostor Syndrome. I'm Katiana. We are here below our sky base, and allow me to introduce you to George. I always name my wither George because I could hug him and squeeze him and call him George. Hello, George. Yes, I grew up on Bugs Bunny. You can tell. I grew up on Bugs Bunny. I made a bit of progression since last we met, as you can tell by our cute and cuddly, well, not exactly cute and cuddly, wither behind us. We learned that we couldn't have our wither cage up on the sky base because it was too high. So I reconfigured the cage down under the sky base. Sky base is up there. Cage is down here. Among all of our golden trees that we did for Nature's Aura. And I got all of the machines set up and then wasn't able to get back to it. So last night, while watching soccer, there have been some amazingly good games in the World Cup round of 32. While watching soccer, I worked on the wither setup some more and was able to get our friend George. So I have the stasis chamber there down below. It is keeping him frozen and in place. And up here on top, I have a very minimalist laser setup that is collecting, or as I like to call it, milking him for ether gas. The laser is collecting the ether gas, putting it into a tank, and I have got speed upgrades in the 4 lasers on the outside, and in the fluid laser base in the middle, I have a range upgrade to make sure that I've captured all of the space underneath it to make sure that I am getting my milking done, and I have efficiency and processing tier 2s in place to make sure that this would be effective. But then I didn't want to have to keep running downstairs to get ether gas because, of course, this is quite a ways down from where we are up top. So I fixed that. So over here, we have one of our favorite blocks in the world, the entangled block. We are now able to make entangled blocks, and I have entangled this entangled block to that tank down in the fluid laser. And so not only is it filling our dissolution chamber down below, it has also filled this dark tank with 96,000 millibuckets of ether gas. We are set for ether gas at the moment, no problemo. I have used all the ether gas to make my supreme machine frame. And what did I do with Mr. Machine Frame? You know what I did with it. I made an induction smelter. Ah. Now, it was not the easy job to get said induction smelter, as I would have hoped. Oh no. Folks, I had to make an occultism ritual. I wasn't expecting that. This one is... I forgot which one it was. Strigier's Higher Binding. And it has 12 sacrificial bowls in it. And then I had to make 4 of the spirit attuned crystals to finish out the ritual. Which fortunately we had lots of other stone from when we went and mined that. So I was able to make that many sacrificial bowls. That was not a problem. and we have all of the materials needed to make spirit attuned crystals. It was just the process of going through and making all of the little crystals that go up to making the bigger crystals. And we were able to use our multi-block over here for making the gems. So that was kind of nice. Liked that. Um, so our first occultism ritual is down and in place. We have room to do a few more if needed. And we may have to add some more floor space if we're going to have to do more occultism rituals. Wasn't expecting to have to do that. We do have the white, golden, and purple chalk. So that's very nice. We have the first 4 books, got those taken care of. I'm in great shape occultism wise. The only one I haven't done is the red chalk. That is the last item on this side of the occultism page, and this of course requires the Efreet essence. Haven't summoned an Efreet to battle with him yet. But in time we will definitely need to. And I haven't touched any of the making of the wormhole storage system yet. That's also, on the to-do list. Everything's on the to-do list. But we actually can take something off the to-do list because we did get our purple chalk made. So I can actually take something off the to-do list instead of putting something on, which is kind of nice. So we can do this. And then I did some of the upgrades for industrial foregoing, but not all of them. We did start a flux network. And we have milk to wither. Have not done the upgrades for Evilcraft. I have not finished all the Ender IOBs, and there are still some things that I need to put upgrades in for industrial foregoing. But I have managed to get some of the items on the to-do list done. So yay me. This makes me very happy. And because we got the machine frame done, we have unlocked making a tier 3 rocket and chunky cheese tokens, which means killing all the plague doctors we can to try and make a chunky cheese token. That sounds like fun. But we found some other side things that we needed to do. So one of which is being able to work on making things in the dissolution chamber requires some materials we do not have. So, first of all, to make simple machine frames, requires night metal ingots. I had used all of the night metal picks that I had melted them down. I had consumed basically all of the night metal that I had on hand already. Oh, looks like we have an injury in the USA Bosnia Herzegovina game. The medical crew is checking out somebody who is lying down. That's not good. Oh, it's the goalie. Oh, no. Their goalie. It's their goalie, not ours. Okay, whew. He took a knee to the head. Oh. I have the game on my second screen, but you know how I get uber focused. I don't always look at chat. I definitely will not always be looking at the soccer game, but there was no way I was not going to watch the soccer game tonight. But I really wanted to stream tonight because I had streamed 3 days in a row. I had taken a couple nights off from streaming, but I definitely wanted to stream tonight to show off the progress we had made. I'm like, I gotta stream tonight. I'm like, okay, I'm streaming during the hockey game. Definitely streaming during the hockey game. So, night metal. We need night metal for making a bunch of stuff in. How are we going to do that? Well, Grinch figured out we have a source of night metal. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There is a easy source of night metal. Besides the equipment that you can pick up from the goblin treasures in their goblin maze, the hermit crabs drop armor shards. Also, check out this new floor pattern. Isn't it cool? It's fish scales. And why do I have fish scales for a floor? I will explain. So, I don't think there's. Oh, they are still in place. Haha. Do. I'm on the right step. I'm on the right step. Okay, so we have 4 hermit crab spawners that we have collected from the goblin maze in Twilight Forest. And we have them going in the Mobinator. So they spawn, the fans kick in, they push them over to the spikes, they go beep, 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 and they die. They drop their shards into the hopper, it goes into the backpack. This is where magic happens. We have an advanced compacting upgrade and an auto smelting upgrade in this backpack. So what it will do is it will automatically compact the armor shards into armor shard clusters. And as long as it has fuel, the smelting upgrade will automatically smelt the armor shard, it's hard to say that word, armor shard clusters will smelt into night metal ingots. We had this running last night for 2 hours, give or take about 2 hours, and I have 11 blocks of night metal. So I will have no problem making these simple machine frames now. I have all the night metal I need. This is perfect. Easy source for the night metal. There is no night metal B, which that was a little disconcerting at first, was that I did not have a night metal B option. There are night metal seeds, but we have not gotten mystical egg yet. Not yet. The other thing is, so I was not on for 2 days. My bees went to town. So apparently, even though I'm not online, while Grinch is online playing with his trains, and he's been doing testing and lots of different things with his trains, he's online, the chunk loading works, the bees go to town. I have 150,000 energetic alloy combs, about the same arcane gold, about the same zinc, about the same copper, 140,000 steel, 135,000 obsidian. They went crazy. And I'm just like, my goal was 55. Blew it out of the water. I got way more than I was expecting. So I went ahead and put a diamond tier 3 stack upgrade in here to give it more boost. So each one of the slots will now hold 131. And several of the bees have now been retired. They're now sitting in the backpack. So I currently only have a small number of bees active, which is good because it means I was full. I had this was completely filled with bees. There wasn't room for me to do any more bees, and we have a lot more bees that we need to do. So it worked out perfect that I hit the cap as far as what my target was on a bunch of these bees. So I don't need to worry about energetic alloy, arcane gold, zinc, copper, steel, obsidian. I'm good on those. The rest of these I'm still working on. Even though I have more than 50 of these, I'm going to let them run a little longer. I don't have to, but I'm going to go ahead and let them run a little longer. Um, just because at this point I'm like, I'd rather have them and don't need them. It's like, oh, the math on these is scary. Very scary. And of course, we have a few bees over here also working to produce us actual resources that we can use for crafting. This backpack is starting to get a little full too. So I may need to swap out one of these to. I mean, there isn't much more I can do except for the plastic and the crush. I mean, some of these are already stacked as much as they do because they are um, being compressed. So I'm like, I probably need to start taking some of these out and move them over to the main storage system instead. Because we got blocks of 4x redstone. We got now so much plastic. Like, I'm not gonna have to worry about plastic, which is just great. I love the fact I'm not having to worry about plastic. That's just like, ah, so good. Because we're gonna use a lot of plastic when we're running things through the dissolution chambers and everything else. So that's all great. But tier 3 rocket is going to require Ostrom. And Ostrom is Venus, I think. If I remember correctly, Ostrom is Venus. Where's Ostrom? Where is the Ostrom ore? Rat nuggets containing Ostrom ingots. That makes no sense whatsoever, but okay. Ostrom sliding doors. Oh no, Mars. We need to go to Mars. So now I have to remember if Mars is a tier 2 rocket. Yes. Does it require the upgraded spacesuit or the regular spacesuit? That part I do not remember. So we will need to go to Mars and get Ostrom so we can upgrade our rocket to tier 3. Ooh. Calorite. Oh, wait a minute. Awaken Supremium blocks from Mystical Ag. Calorite. That's the one from Venus. So we have to go to Venus to make this. But that requires Mystical Ag. So we need to get Mystical Ag before we can do this. Which is good to know. Which that tells me that we can go to town on some thermal, get these machines going. But we also, I realized, had unlocked extreme reactors. And extreme reactors has gated us from so much stuff in this pack. HNN, Mystical Ag. We need to get going on extreme reactors. So, since I'm going to be somewhat distracted watching this soccer game, couple things that make sense to do. If I can stand on the elevator. I had put this here, and that did not work well. I think we put it here for now. Not perfect, but we put it here. Because if I can put it there and then run some cable to do something like along the ceiling here, I might be able to get some auto crafting and potentially hook the machines up. Because the thermal machines, for example, a multi-servo press to make gears. One of the most annoying things in the pack to make. Without a doubt, is dealing with having to make the gears with this metal press. And if we're having to make gears by the gallon, it would be great to be able to have a multi-servo press that we can just have it go boom, 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 and make me tons of them. I think I could hook up, theoretically, the storage scanner to this using a storage. Although the storage bus recipe requires the stable wormhole. So again, we have to go back to occultism. But I think if we can get that made, we could make a storage bus. I could connect it without having to run a ton of cable back to the original. I could use a entangled block. And then everything that this sees, this could see. And then I could simplify it even more if I swapped out my backpack here. All of that material would be available to be seen. So it's not a perfect plan. It's sort of coming together in my head very organically at the moment. But I'm thinking this is sort of what I have in mind, is getting some auto crafting, some machines connected to an ME controller that I can start to do a little bit of crafting via machine using an AE2 system, which I know me, AE2, not friends, but we'll try. We will try. And right now we're not using very much power, just a teeny tiny amount of power, and everything should be... Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do you not have anything in you, Mr. Refinery? Why are... Where did your pipe go? No. Extract. Always active. Insert. Why has this stopped working? Oh, this is a disaster. Extract. Still not filling. What is going on here? Okay. It's a good thing we came over here and looked. The filter is taking care of all the hemp fiber. So we only end up with seeds in here. But why is nothing coming out? Hello, district. 56. 56. No, 9 times 6 is 54. I had to think about that one. How are you doing? How's your vacation going? Happy Wednesday. Congrats on Canada making it to the Sweet 16 of the World Cup. Where is my pipes upgrade? Thank you. And then use, oh, no, I don't want fiery upgrade. I have to save our fiery ingots. We have very, very few of them. Why is this not extracting? Okay, biodiesel problem is solved. That's good. Plant oil problem not solved. This is bad. Can we try some... Nope, because we don't have basic control circuits, so I can't make those. Come here. If I put you on the side of the backpack? Oh! Input and output. The filter is set to input and output. That's the void. Why can't I export from this backpack? The hopper should work. We should be able to use a hopper now, right? The filter is taking care of the hemp problem. Oh, and I missed it. Gosh darn it. Oh, no. I broke my machine. Where did the blocks go? Grinch, did you get the pieces to my machine? You're not in the game. Where did the pieces go? No, I'm standing right in the middle of the floor. U.S. scored a goal. Yay! My machine is broken. Boo! What am I missing? A wooden barrel? I, I, I don't know what happened. Is it only that one piece that got knocked out? I hope so. Where's the hammer? Hammer. Okay. Just somehow I managed to knock one wooden barrel out and it vanished. No, the hopper isn't working either. It's the filter. It has to be set to input for the backpack to output? This whole thing is weird. Okay, I'm breaking stuff and it's just disappearing. I have no idea where it's going. I'm so confused right now. Like, legit, straight up confused. I don't know what's going on. Like, I got nothing. And my Waylo's gone. And the server crashed. Or my connection crashed. Well, it was just me. Well, that makes me feel better. Now there'll be a 10-minute pause while we try and log back in. Oh, I just got a note from one of my buyers that she wanted to let me know that she loves her sweater and Minnie is already wearing her sweater and getting ready for her granddaughter's birthday. Oh, love it. I recreated a sweater from a trip she took with her daughter when her daughter was a child to Disneyland or Disney World. So she could put it on a Minnie Mouse to give to her granddaughter. It turned out so cute. So cute. Oh no, someone got hurt again. Did he take a cleat to the head? A knee to the head. Well, there's been a lot of knees to the head today. Jeez. I don't want to think how do you pronounce that last name. It's like all vowels with a couple K's and C's thrown in. Oh my goodness. Sir, sir, you let the ball go out of bounds. That's not how it's supposed to work. Bosnia's playing dirty. Eastern Europeans. I mean, that guy looks like an Eastern European mob boss or something. And we've made it to halftime. Playing in San Francisco, and it's very windy. I remember the commentators were commenting before the game how it is extremely windy and the wind is swirling around a lot at the stadium. It does take a very long time to log into the mod pack because there are 666 mods. It takes a very long time to load. I wonder if my machine will still be working or still be broken when I log in. Also, I've noticed the memory error or memory leaks have gotten worse more frequently the deeper I've gotten into the mod pack. Okay, let's see. Here's the refinery. There's the arc furnace. The squeezer is working. Okay. Let me fix the scene. All right. This is strange. may have to put a double backpack system here to fix this, so that way the filter isn't preventing it from working. Let me fix this quick, just so we don't have any more issues. So definitely not using that one. This one isn't a crazy pickbacks. It shouldn't be causing that much trouble. Okay, so this one has to be set to now this one has to be set to output so that the filter works, but then there's no way of getting it out. See now, because I want to get the hello phantoms, goodbye phantoms. And this definitely has enough that we can upgrade our miner too, now that I'm looking at it. Hello, John! We are having technical issues. Trying to figure out the best way to filter this so that only the hemp seeds go into the squeezer. And the hemp just goes kaput. I thought it had been working just fine, but apparently not because we ran out of biodiesel. Put the filter in the Ender IO conduit instead of the backpack. Well, I've got the void in there now, so the void should take care of this. Maybe that's what I need to do. Let's try this. Maybe I get the filter out and just have the void in there. Seems like absolutely nothing has come out of here. Oops. Change that to green. Change this to insert green. Turn that off. And then we had the... Did I have any of those Ender IO filters remaining? I did not. Go Ender filter. Basic item filter. One of those. I want to do that, and I want to blacklist. Hemp. Okay, so I'm blocking hemp from coming out. lost your streak with JC. Epic sadness. Okay, there we go. The seeds went in. And there's no hemp. Okay, I think that did what we wanted it to do. Slow, but it's getting the job done. Goodness gracious. Nothing like finding an issue you didn't even know you were having. Oy. That's the way this game is, though. You just suddenly find, oh, I'm having a disaster. Fix me now, please. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, I need to put these away, which obviously I did not do last night. Bink. Okay, so, like I was saying, before I got distracted by the why do I not have any biodiesel problem. Boy. We've got our controller. Ah. And we have our first thermal machine. Ah. How impossible would it be to do anything like, I don't know, get a crafting terminal going? Like, how bad is a crafting terminal? That's not that bad. I believe I put... I have a little bit of starter stuff. Like a little bit that I prepared earlier. Again, just a little bit. And the second half is underway. I need a... ME terminal, which I'm going to need the formation core and the annihilation core, which that is, we're going back to here and here and here, which is this. That is definitely what counts. Absolutely. Formation core. Boom. I don't have Fluix dust? What? Okay, best way to get these dusted is crushing. Yeah, probably just crushing. Okay. We're going to have to move all of those toolboxes because I think they're going to get in the way pretty quickly. Which we have so many toolboxes, we may have brought back just a few too many. Just a few. Few too many toolboxes? Possibly. Possibly just a few. Alright, formation core. There we go. And then annihilation core. Okay, that's both of those. Lovely. Oh! Here we are right here. For this one, I just need a regular panel. Here. Here, here. Do I have the quartz glass? I do not. I do have a smidge of Certus. There is not a Certus B. No. There are Certus seeds, which is why we would like to get to Mystical Ag as quickly as possible. The other option being to try and go to the moon and make an oxygen bubble around to set up Certus dust production on the moon. Which, that seems a little daunting. Just a little. All of these are just going to give me one. So let's just go back over here. Hello. Can't these use just regular glass? No, they want clear glass. Seriously. Really? Seriously. But I can use my induction smelter now! Hee 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 hee. I need sand and glass. I need sand. And I need glass. We have glass stairs. Why do we have glass stairs? I have absolutely no idea why we have glass stairs. Okay. Now can I make it? Thank you. Okay, so now we can go back here and make an illuminated panel. Yes, there's illuminated panel. Now we can use that illuminated panel to make a, no, no, yes. One of you. Yes, that is a quest. Yes. Now, not worried about the pattern encoding one quite yet. The crafting one is the one I want. So we're going to do use soon. Soon. Crafting. Crafting terminal. Okay. Now, other thing was, did I have... Did I make some cable? Okay, this is going to have to go up. I keep running, bumping my head into it. I made some Fluix ME covered cable, and I made some Fluix ME dense covered cable. I didn't leave myself any regular cable. Well, that was a mistake. I just want some glass cable. god, we're gonna need so much stuff. This is what we're going to need if we're going to get to mystical egg. It's going to make me my seeds. It's going to get better. 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 One, two, three, four, five, six. Glass. Glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, boom. Boom. Put vroom, vroom, vroom. Gives me those. And then I have 2 fluix left to do this with this. This gives me those. Cut. Alright, how are we going to do this? Need some cable. Oh man, that's all the cable I have left? Hang on. Those went into my backpack, so get those back out. Okay, so let's do that back out. So let's take this up. Up. I used all my cable. Okay, at least I'm not hitting my head on the cable anymore. It's very spaghetti-like, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so we're going to then put... And then we're gonna put you... here. We have a crafting terminal. Wants me to make 8 ME smart cable. Ooh, I have very little cable. I thought I had more. No, I have very, very little. I had very, very little. We need to get a Fluix bee and those Certus seeds. Most definitely. Fluix. Hi. Fluixby. Hi. Fluixby. Fluixby. Hello. Fluix spawn egg. Let's talk to you. Uh, there's a Fluixby. But there is no spawn egg for him. Uh-huh. Well, how can there be a bee and there's no way of making the bee? Has the bee been disabled? You can make a Fluix block with 2 blocks of quartz, 2 blocks of redstone, and a Certus quartz block. Oh, I can buy Fluix. Never mind. We'll just buy Fluix from the Amazon. There's also a Fluix researcher. The Fluix comb is not used in the ultimate comb. But I can buy Fluix with the Amazon, so that's not a concern. I just can just buy. So that's good. Okay, so if I wanted to make a um, pattern provider, what? What? 2 basic crafting tables? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I saw this one where if you got 64 flawed together, you can make a flawless. I'm still a ways away from getting 64. I think I was at 20 some, 30 some. Where I was? No, I'm not even that close. I have 15. But there's also the crystal fixer. So you could set up a fixer to keep mending a less than flawless, and it should keep generating for you even if it's not as good as a flawless. The crystal fixer will keep repairing it, I think. I've never set one of those up though. So that's definitely on my I tried setting up one for the the green crystal, but I never got the crystal fixer part hooked up to it. And mine never quite worked very well in Techopolis 3. So we can buy Fluix. Can can we buy Certus that way too? Oh, we totally can. Not that I really want to buy in bulk of either one of them, but if I had to, I could in the short term because we have unlimited emeralds. Okay, I think I will worry about that in a moment. Let's see what we have to do to get started on extreme reactors, because extreme reactors is blocking us from going into HNN and from mystical ag. And Grinch and I really want to get mystical ag going because there's so much we can do with seeds. And oh snap, USA is down to 10 players. This is a problem. They still got 25 minutes and they're down to 10 players. Is it due to injury or was it due to a penalty? I missed it while I was working on other things because of course I did. Okay, so I can just cook charcoal or coal to get graphite. Any of those things will work. So I've got tons of coal. That's not a problem. So we're just going to come over here and we're going to grab a bunch of coal. And we're going to go to our obsidian furnace right there. And we're going to say, cook all of this coal for me, please. Oh, but first we need to empty you because you are full. Snap. That's a problem. Grinch and I put a bunch of materials in there to cook yesterday and we didn't empty it. Now let that make me a whole bunch of graphite while I get it unloaded. USA got a red card and we're down one player for the last 25 minutes. I wondered because I knew they had sat players from in the last game. They had intentionally sat players because they were concerned about getting a penalty and having to sit somebody. So that's like worst nightmare coming true. Great. At least it happened in the second half and not like early in the game, so there's less time for us to have to deal with being shorthanded. But jeez. Balagrin. I don't know who that is. I'm terrible. I know. He's the one who scored the goal today? Oh, snap. Is he the one who is playing for the US team only because his mother was traveling and happened to be in the US when she gave birth? Or is that somebody else? I don't know the players that well. Soccer is not a sport I follow regularly. You don't know either. Okay, that makes me feel better. I know one of our best players is English. You don't follow MLS either. One of our best players is actually English, but he has dual citizenship with the United States because his mother happened to be traveling when she was late in her pregnancy and happened to be in the States when she gave birth. Therefore, he's also an American citizen and is eligible to play for the United States, which is like good for us. Okay, so now we can make basic reactor casings, which is graphite bar with sandstone. I know I have sandstone. I don't know where it is, but I know I have it. Where is it? It's in here. Hopefully that works. You'll watch the Premier League, but not MLS. No, that's not going to work. Okay. Do I just need regular sandstone? That's sand. Sandstone. I gotta have more than one sandstone, don't I? Come on. Folks, really, come on. What? That's sandstone. You said you wanted sandstone. Use. Whoop, that one. Forge sandstone. Oh no, it's steel and graphite. I can't read. Look at me not being able to read. Okay, so we've got to the left is a basic reactor. To the right is a reinforced reactor. Let's just start with a basic one to get us started because we need cyanite. Then once we have cyanite, we're going to need to get plutonium. We need to get a cyanite B, and we need to get a plutonium B. If we can get those two things, cyanite and plutonium, it's plutonium, that is that we need for HNN, and I think for this one as well. Oh no, it's Ludicrite. So we need to go all the way up to Ludicrite and Plutonium. And a lot of source steel. Ludicrite is the 3rd tier. Okay, so I'm going to need to do the 2nd tier and the 3rd tier. But I only need 2 Ludicrite, so I don't need to go that far. Oy. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but we're going to pretend it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but we're going to pretend it's fine. We're going to put this stuff in my bag for now because I need the space. And I'm running out of room. Oh, not you. Here. Okay, so I have made a basic reactor casing. Your first reactor. A shadow gem block? Are you flipping kidding me? Really? 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 Okay. Okay. I've said this before. This mod pack really is pulling and integrating lots of different mods together. Okay, so we're going to do 4 of those. Okay, so basic controller, reactor controller basic. So this one. The only thing I'm missing is the shadow gem block. Which, let me guess, that's all 9. Oh god, it is. Okay. I'm gonna need to make notes. Recipe, recipe. Where's my pen? Okay. I don't know if I have enough to do this recipe. This is what worries me. Okay, so this is going to be 18 soul shards. I need to do this recipe 9 times. So I need 18 soul shards. I need 9 coal. I need 9 gas tiers. I need 9 diamonds. And I need 18 essences of death. This is the one I'm worried about. I need 18. I'm going to do a batch of 20. So that means I need to do 5 batches. So then I need 5 coal, 5 zombie hearts, 5 rotten flesh, and 5 bone meal. Okay, we're okay. I have enough. I just have to go play fetch. Cat, fetch. Do, 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 do. That's half of my heart. This is like gold. Oh, they called him off sides. Ugh. You can make us a zombie brute spawner if I need it. That would be awesome. I am pretty sure we do not have a zombie brute spawner. And we definitely could use one so that we could stock up on some zombie hearts because I'm going to run out. So if you have the ability to make us one, that would be fabulous. I would much appreciate it. Someone seems very unhappy. And I need the bone meal, which is in the seeds chest. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I have regular zombies and we have piglin brutes, but I don't remember a zombie brute. So there's nothing in there. Nothing in there. That's a regular zombie spawner. Zombie, 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 zombie. Zombie, 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 zombie. Zombie, 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 zombie. Zombie, zombie. That's DNA. Zombie. Zombie. Nothing. And I didn't see anything come up on the swabs as being for zombie. No. Alright, so there's my essence of death. So then I need 18 soul shards, which I, take that off. Okay, JC must be ahead of me, or my screen has frozen up. My screen has frozen up. Goal! Shorthanded! Woohoo! I am trying to stream and watch television on at the same time. It's probably a bit much for the internet. Here is my 18. And then I'm going to need coal. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gas tiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have learned that these are very power hungry. I should do them in small batches. So I can put like all of these, all of these, all of these, and all of these in, but I should only put like a couple of these at a time in, otherwise it will like drain all of my energy and it goes bzzz. Oh, that's awesome. Now they have a little bit of cushion. I just hope they don't let up too much because Senegal was up 2-0 and Belgium scored 2 goals in the last 5 minutes to tie it, force overtime, and then Belgium scored in the overtime to win. We don't want that happening again. Yeah, there goes the power. We may have to bring the heavy duty. Oh, what am I saying? Hang on. Let me get the materials to make a flux point. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Shoot. Hi. Let's not worry about power anymore. We'll still do it in small chunks, but oh, look, the power didn't even flicker. So glorious. Okay, we've got our shadow gems. We've got some extra essence of. There's that. Hello! You're invisible, sir. If you want, you could put the spawner in that chest behind you, or you could throw it at my feet. That works too. My backpack will pick it up. Lovely! Thank you so much. You are the best. Woohoo! Okay, now I will go put this. There should be. I thought there was a storage chest over here for putting the spawners we are using. And if not, I will put one down. Yep, there's a chest. This is great. So now we have the crabs, and now we have a spawner for doing zombies. Yay! Awesome. Okay, so now we do this. There's that. Now we do this. We do use and this. There is my reactor controller. Okay, so now the quest all the way around the edge here is going to be the pieces and parts needed to make a basic reactor, which is going to allow us to make cyanite. All right, so we've got basic control rods, which is going to be reactor casings, graphite bars, redstone ingot block. What are you when you're at home? You are rose gold and redstone. Okay. I definitely have not made a bee of that one yet. So that's redstone alloy. Guess the next question is, do I have rose gold? No, 2. Well, that's not going to get me very far. Rose gold is copper and gold. That we can do. Over here. So, copper. And then gold. Alright, so do that and that, that, and then those. And grab some redstone. And how much rose gold do I need for, oops, wrong one. For 9, I'm going to need 18. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then we're going to go back over here, here. Okay, so here, 18 and you. 10 minutes of stoppage time. Good grief. It's like a small eternity. Need 4 of you. And then there is a reactor control rod. All right. So now I got to remember, the control rod goes on top of the fuel rods. So if we're doing like a 5 by 5 by 5, and I may not have my dimensions right here. 5 by 5 by 5. So the inside is 3 tall. The control rod would be on the top. you would have 3 fuel rods in the center with a regular casing on the floor. I think I have that right. Just trying to remember my sizes here quick. Do, 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 do. Therefore, we are turning to the Google. Reactors are only able to be 5 by 5 by 5 in size and are best suited for early game power generation. For all other uses, a reinforced reactor will be better suited. So I'm right. 5 by 5 by 5. I remembered correctly. Yay for me. I'm so glad I remembered. Okay, so that means in a 5 by 5 by 5, there will be 3 of these below one of those. And I think they're in. So it's. You normally do like a checkerboard in the middle like that, so there should be 5. Ideally, you'd have like 5. I think that's right. We might start with just 1, and then I can maybe add more as we get going. And I put holes in the floor. Gosh darn it. How I managed to keep doing stuff like this, I just don't know. I'm just stronger than I look. Okay, so I've got a controller. I have 1 basic fuel rod. And then I need basic fuel rods, which are going to be uranium blocks. Hey, guess what we have? Ha 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 ha. We just melted all, or just processed all that uranium. How timely of us. Dude. Like, well played, cat. Okay, so here, I'm gonna need 3. And I'm missing steel again, because of course I am, because I'm always missing steel. Go here. here, here, here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's that one. Okay, so now basic access port. Okay, so these are going to be your input and output. So you need 2 of these. One is going to be your fuel input, and one of them is going to be your waste output. The waste is going to be your cyanite ingots. So we need 2 of these. So we're going to need 8 reactor casings. So we're going to need reactor casings, 8 of you. And then I'm going to do you, 1, 2. Okay. Then we need basic energy power tap. And it wants me to make both an active and a passive. Match is over! United States advances! Monday. United States versus Belgium in the round of 16. The match will be played in Seattle. And Seattle was rocking for that match that was played there before. That is going to be epic. John, how do you only have a 3-stream streak? That's so sad. And a hydrate, I am drinking Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. It is delish. Oh, so good. Okay, so we need to make both active and passive. So, lots of redstone. 4 of those and 4 of those. The redstone dust versus the redstone blocks are just inverted between the two. We can do that. Okay, sounds good. Let's make 8 of these again. Here. Oh, surprise, surprise, I'm out of steel. Well, I'm not. I just have to get more. Do, 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 do. Casing here. 8. Okay, so now we're going to do 1 of you. And then we're going to do 1 of you. Okay. Okay, then the energy charging port is optional. The basic redstone port is optional. And the reactor glass is optional. So then I just need to make enough reactor casings to make one of these things. So a 5 by 5 by 5 is 25 per side. That is 25 times 6 sides. That's 150. That's a lot. Like a lot, a lot. Less 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 145. That's still an awful lot. Or go put some more coal in to cook. Yes, Alley Cat, I know. I'm excited that they won too. Alright, cook some more coal. And we can put the uranium away now that we've finished with it for now. And we can put those two away. Okay, so we're going to need a whole lot more steel. Just going to grab you. Grab the steel, grab all the steel. We're going to need lots of steel. I'm going to put the extra tinted glass in there for now. Okay, so now if I want to make basic reactor casing and I want to make a stack of it, well, I could, except now I'm like out of everything. Good grief. Okay, now I need another stack. Better get more steel. And then another stack. Nope, that didn't quite do a stack. What did I run out of? Oh, it was the steel. Of course it was. See, that's 128. I need 145. Oh, let's see. So that's 128 plus 12 is 2, 3, 4. That's 140. I need 5 more. 5 more. No, I'm out of steel. It's not funny. It's a good thing my steel bees have been working overtime. For sure. Okay, so 4, 1. So now that is 145. All right, so theoretically, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we have the control rod on top. like that. And then we're going to do okay, so then on this side, we will put the controller in last. We'll have an I think I can change it to input output after the multi-block is formed. I put this in last. Then I think I can do one of these and we'll put you over here. Yes! Okay. So then that one's going to be an output. This one's going to be an input. So then we need to set these up with sure, why not? That, these. So that's going to go there, and that's going to go there. So this is going to be extracting yellow, and this is going to be inserting yellow. So that's going to be putting the fuel into the reactor. Then this one is going to be extracting yellow, and this will be inserting yellow. And this is going to be set to yes. Okay. So then what we can do is I believe you oops use oop that's a fluidizer. It's this one. No. That's the yellorium. So it get converted to yellorium in the reactor where it gets burned. And then the waste should be Isn't that right? Hey, Nova, how you doing? Yes. That should be right. So I should be able to put you're going to fill you with uranium. You'll get filled with the uranium. Then this is gonna generate power. Now, at the moment, I don't have anywhere to send the power. In the future, I will, because we will then route that power to the fluidizer and all of these other lovely things. But at the moment, I don't have anywhere to send it. And if I'm not spending the power, this isn't going to run. So, what we're going to do is we can either do could do an energy trash can. Why did it make Futura blocks? That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, good grief. That's got to be cobblestone, and that's got to be stone. That's what I wanted to make, not that. Like, now the other thing I could do running out of sides here. Let's make another flux point. Do, do, do. No, I am not out of obsidian, silly game. You just can't see it. See, it's hiding from you. Come, come on. Have you managed to get yourself stuck over here? I'm guessing you have. Flux point. Okay, so I want to put this, but I want to break this one without breaking anything else, please. Possible to do that because, you know, you guys like to be silly. Okay, so you are now fully powered. For the first time, we now have a fully powered miner. But now what we can do is we can do a flux plug, which is here. I knew I was going to run out. I just knew I was going to run out of Eyes of Ender. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Use. We need more lava. need to get this up and running. If we can get like at least one of the materials up and running. Oops, I forgot my. Flux plug. Flux block. I'm gonna do one. Flux block. Why you no work? I don't have enough obsidian. Now I do. Okay, now I can do the flux plug. Plug. Okay. Plug will receive energy from a generating source. So we can do. So when you are generating power, you will feed it into Cat's power grid. Okay. Oops. And boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now we just have to wait. I only have one in there. More fuel rods would burn fuel faster. So turn that off. So that would be 4 more control rods. It's already 9:30. Do I have... And I don't know if I have enough steel and... Oh, that's right. I need the redstone ingot. See, look, I have a little teeny tiny bit of cyanite and all of that. We'll just let it run. When I come back tomorrow, there should be at least a little bit, because this is in chunk loaded area. And I'll still play for a little bit longer. We should hopefully be able to get a little bit of cyanite. That sends us into the fluidizer casing. But what I really need is a cyanite B. Which is uranium blocks and a radioactive B. So a cyanite B doesn't even require cyanite. That's surprising. So 8 uranium plus a radioactive B. Spawn. Okay, what's the recipe for you? A Cree bee flying over an iron bee. Spawn egg? Wait a minute. I have a Q bee. Not a Cree bee, a Q bee. Okay, back to this. This. So radioactive bee. I need a Cree bee with iron spin. Okay, so how about I get Cree bee? Explodes when angered might be the diet. You should keep this one to yourself. Oh, that's totally doable. The realization that I could have made cyanite without building the reactor. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna need to do one more ritual for that. I already have that ritual put together, so that's a good thing. Then that's just a craft. And that is the same one as that one. That'll let me make the stable wormhole, which is what I need to make the storage, which would let me connect the storage to the AE2 system. Okay. We've been going for 2.5 hours. I wish I could go longer, but it is a work night, and work is crazy busy right now. I have got so many projects at the moment, and it's just, yeah. As much as I would like to keep going, I know I shouldn't because I've got to work tomorrow. But unless a sweater order comes in, I may be able to stream again tomorrow. So we've got Cyanite B and a storage connection for AE2. Let's go put those on our to-do list. Cyanite B. Perfect. Okay. I think that's where I am going to call it, folks. I've had a fun time tonight. We have made some progression. We've got 2 more planets we need to go visit, Mars and Venus. We have dipped our toes into thermal. We have started extreme reactors. We've dipped our toes into E2. We've got our controller hooked up. And we have a crafting terminal, even though we don't have anything hooked up so we can craft with it yet. Welcome back, JC. You're just in time for me to leave. As much as I would like to stay up for another 2 hours and play, I have had this has been like a really long night at work or long week at work, and I really should try and get to bed early. Oh, hello. But I just learned I can make cyanite without the reactor. Didn't need the reactor at all. I need the uranium, but I don't need the reactor at all. I can go straight to the B. I'm like, really? Really, game? So if we can make the creeper bee And then we need to convince him to convert iron bees into radioactive bees for us, which the radioactive bees would then make us uranium. We could get 2 of those making us uranium, and then 2 of them we would convert over to be cyanite bees, and then we would make 2 extra ones to prepare those to be plutonium. That would work very well. We are dumping the power into the flux network. Which is not using it all, so there's not a lot of cyanide happening here. But the flux network is now connected to, get up, the miner, which is now fully powered for the first time. And I do have enough citratine that I should be able to upgrade it. I should write that on the to-do list too. This isn't good. Our to-do list is on to 2 pages now. Ah. Well, hopefully over the long weekend I will be able to get a bunch of stuff done. I should definitely try and increase the buffer on my, or increase the storage on my Flux network. Get more storage on it. But yeah, so many projects, so little time. But Calyx brought us a gift. We have a zombie brute spawner now, so we'll be able to get the hearts we need for making more shadow gems, which that's going to be important. We have our hermit crabs from getting us night metal, so that's really good. We are making progress. I like that we are making progress. Drop my flux off here. We'll leave the trash can there for now. Leave this obsidian in here for now. And put the glass. I am happy with the progress, for sure. So, I will hopefully have lots of time to play over the long holiday weekend, and we will get a lot done. So, soccer, next match is Monday night versus Belgium. Go Team USA. No more red cards. Let's try to avoid the red cards. Those are bad. I'm very glad we won. I'm glad we have our wither going. I'm glad we managed to get moving forward. We are So close. We get our B. Is there a similar thing with the plutonium B that I don't need to do the hard route, which is going to make me just... Yep, I just need uranium. Which if I have the radioactive bees making me uranium. Magentite is uranium. The lutecrite, I need the cyanite. I don't need the reactors at all. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I looked, folks. I'm so glad I looked. Hey, hey reactor. Guess what? You're not getting my uranium. I'm taking it back. You can use up the fuel that you have, but you're not getting any more. Oh my gosh. That is too funny. I need uranium. I need all the uranium. We need all the uranium. I'm so glad I looked. Oh, Chad, I'm so glad I looked. How many was it per bee? Only 8? We're not in bad shape. We're going to need more, obviously. But if we'll get some radioactive bees going... And I still have blocks of raw uranium to process. Even better. I know, I'm signing out. This is not me signing out. Sidetracked. You know me and sidetracked. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Tomorrow, we get Extreme Reactor Bees, and we are going to unlock Mystical Ag and HNN. I feel confident. I feel confident, chat. We will see you tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye, guys.